Hey guys, it's G here, and today I have a really different video for you guys. I get a lot of requests on Instagram to do this, so I figured I would. I've got a video on how to record your screen. So I have right here in Google Play, I've searched screen recorder, and the top three that come up are AZ screen recorder, Mobizen, and screen recorder. And rec is actually for root only, and I'm guessing all the rest of them are as well. So AZ screen recorder I don't use it very much. It's kind of my backup recorder in case something goes wrong with this one. It's alright, except I do believe you have to purchase a pro version to get some of the advanced features, which is alright, but you know, it's just kind of, you know, poop. So then you've got Mobizen. This one works on KitKat. The other two don't work on KitKat. So if you have KitKat, this is basically your only option. And the only thing about this is it does have a lot of glitches, and it does have a problem with if you don't have a device that's supported for it, then you can't have it. Like if you download it, you actually have a separate download you have to install for your device. And it'll have your device's model number on it and stuff like that. When you try to record, it'll tell you to install it. So if you don't have a device that's mentioned there, then you can't use it. For instance, it does not record on something like if you have BlueStacks or Andy on your computer, it won't record them because you are on a computer and it doesn't support that device. So this is the one that I use, and I think it's the best, honestly. And it's for any Android device with Lollipop. It will work, and it's a really simple way to set it up. So we're going to go to settings here, and I'll show you everything about it. So minimal interface I usually turn off. It's just to make everything easier in case you don't know how to use it, but let's face it, everybody who's going to record their screen is going to know how to use it, so it's kind of useless. You can choose where it's stored. You can choose your video resolution, your recording quality, your frame rate, whether or not you can record sound, the sound quality. You can turn on your face cam. You can set a recording delay. You can minimize it on record, so when you hit the record button, it'll just minimize the app. Stop on sleep, so you can lock your screen and it will stop. I actually have that turned on right now. Stop on shake, so you can shake your phone or whatever and it'll stop. I don't really like that one because it makes noise and stuff. Show touch, so you can turn it on and it will show everywhere that you touch. Of course, I'm in the middle of a recording, so my saves aren't going to work. You can turn on a banner text if you want to watermark all your stuff with your name, even though YouTube lets you do that anyway. You can choose your text color, size, blah, blah, blah. You can choose your language, translation. I don't really know what that does. And then it's just got stuff down here that I really never pay attention to. So I do like the receive notifications about updates. But yeah, that's really all there is to this one. It's also got a GIF maker, a video trimmer, the other apps, and rating the app, and the Twitter for the app, blah blah blah. So those are nothing you really need to know about. So yeah, this one probably is your best bet for Lollipop. It records in silky smooth quality, 1080p. It's beautiful. So the next one is AZ screen recorder. And as you see, when you touch the app, it actually has popped up with the last picture that I had up there because I set a picture brand, and that is the Clash of Clans update picture. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the settings here, and it'll pop up with your settings. And you can see I'm actually going to turn off my logo here. Show logo off. Okay, so the settings you have is use magic button, which I believe is like a widget for when you're recording. I'm not positive, but stop options on lock screen, just like this one. The resolution is not as good, so that's why it's my backup, just in case this one doesn't work. Your orientation can be set to auto. You can enable audio recording, which it is enabled right now. Text logo, so this one is a little bit different. You can have text, which mine is like, comment, subscribe, or you can have a logo, which is currently set to this picture here, but you can actually change the logo to whatever you want it, which is pretty cool. So you can design your own logo instead of having to like just choose text or whatever. So that's pretty cool. You can show touches, enable a face cam, a countdown before start, and you can also choose where this one is stored. So again, it's basically the same thing. It actually doesn't have as much capability, but it is still pretty good. And then last but not least, well, yes, least, Mobizen. So Mobizen is very, very simple. but it is very, very glitchy. So it's going to launch the app, and well, it may or may not launch the app. But basically, all you do is you hit the record button, and it comes up with the widget. It doesn't actually start recording until you choose the record button on the widget. It doesn't look like it wants to work because I'm pretty sure it's only for Android KitKat. So it's alright, but it tends to freeze in the middle of recordings, and then you lose footage, or it'll just stop recording altogether. So if you are on Lollipop, which I am guessing most of you are, then you're going to want to use this one right here, or you're going to want to use AZ Screen Recorder. So yeah, those are the recorders, and I guess if you really need to record, you're probably going to have to edit too. So I do have some editing software as well to show you guys. So the first one is Power Director. Power Director is an app that is on the App Store, and anybody can get it. It works for everything. The only problem is some things aren't compatible with it. I don't know why, but it does have some pretty useful features that my default editing software does not have. So you can add music, and you can add any kind of music, copyright or otherwise. I never use copyrighted music just because YouTube violating rules and stuff. But there's effects you can add to it, which I never use those because they're obnoxious. Text, which the text is alright, but you can't move it around the screen. It just stays right where it is. Some of it comes with stickers, which is kind of weird. Like this one, it actually has a sticker, that purple stuff. It actually overlays onto your video, which is not really that great. None of them are actually in the exact center, which is very obnoxious. Even this one is not actually in the center. As you can see, it's actually slightly to the left. So that's okay. You can add images and obviously videos. It also has, you can add text, which I just said. I'm sorry. And there's also audio mixing capabilities, so you can turn off the audio in the video or not if your screen recorder doesn't have the capability to turn off your audio. So that's Power Director. It is one of the best ones that I've ever found for editing. There's also Androvid, but I do not like Androvid very much. I couldn't load the video, of course. Androvid has some problems as well as some perks to it. So some of the problems with this are that it's not, once you've edited the video and actually exported it, it's not compatible with any other editing software ever. So you have to actually do everything on here, which is a problem because, oh, there's Mobizen being glitchy. It's a problem because Androvid actually, like, when you actually make a video on another set of recordings or editing software, it's also not compatible with Androvid. So everything has to be done on Androvid if you're going to use it. I only keep it for some occasions, like my Minecraft Let's Plays when I want to do a time lapse. I try to use this, but it's just really difficult to use. But it does have capabilities that other things don't. So if I choose a video here, let's grab my intro. There it is. It's beautiful. So if you want to, you can choose all of these things up here. So you can split the video, trim the video, grab a screenshot. You can do audio or no audio. You can add music, text, effects. You can crop the video. You can convert it into I don't even know what. You can rotate the video, share the video, all this crazy stuff. My favorite though is in the effects because as you can see, you can actually speed it up or slow it down. So if I go fast, I'm going to speed it up all the way and hit the little C button. It'll do this, and it'll show you a little preview, which it's not going to show me the preview. Again, it's a little bit glitchy. So you can speed things and slow things down. That's really all that I do on here. But again, it takes me like double the time. So that's a little bit buggy and a little weird, and I don't like it as much. But it is out there for anyone who really needs it. The next one is actually default. It comes with my device, and I'm going to go ahead and skip over to it because I have some information in my gallery that I'd rather people don't see, so I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the editing software, excuse me, that I use all the time, and it's beautiful. I just love it. So it's got great transitions and everything. It's the video editor right down in the bottom left. So I'm going to skip right into there because, again, there's stuff in my gallery and it pops up with the gallery all the time. So there's stuff in my gallery I don't really want people to see, so I'll skip over to the actual editing interface. Right, so I have here, I just chose the update picture, and as you can see, actually, if I hit play, it's just going to display the picture and zoom in just ever so slightly. But if you choose videos and stuff like that, like this one, you can actually, splice them all together, and it's got a couple of interesting transitions to it. So I'm going to show you some of those transitions. This is the one that I use in between my intro. I'm just going to show you the most popular ones. So my intro and my videos, I just use a little fade, pretty straightforward. The other one that I use to skip in between videos is the little block. There are tons and tons and tons of them, and they're really, really useful. The only thing about this one is it takes a long time to export, and other things it's not compatible with again. But this is usually my first step. I usually go from this one to Power Director, and then I upload them straight to YouTube. So yeah, it's a really, really good editing software. Probably the best one that I've found, other than Androvid, which is in another category altogether. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to record and edit your videos. Sorry I rambled just a tiny bit. I can't really help it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a hate comment, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.